lovely ladies. I want to talk to you today about the glue. A lot of times when we are marking photos from eyelash extensions, we have a few different problems, one of them being glue usage. So I wanted to show you the proper way to dip a lash into the glue and the proper amount that you're going to use when it comes to doing eyelash extensions. Now just keep in mind, this video is not for advanced users, this is more for the beginner. Alright, so first off, we're going to be using our Lash Pro Glue. Now the first thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to put a dot of glue down and we're going to leave that sitting there. We can see here on this humidity thing that it is 42% humidity, which is a good range to have when you're doing eyelash extensions. You typically want anywhere from, depending on the glue, 45 to 65% relative humidity. So this will be a good little range for us. Now I'm going to put that glue there and I'm just going to leave it to show you something a little bit later. Now in this glue, just put a little bit down. Now I want to show you how to dip this lash. So we're going to take our lash and we're going to dip it kind of in the middle, right in, and slide it right back out. Now you can barely see any glue on that lash. Okay? Before, when eyelash extensions first came out, this is the sort of look that you wanted. You wanted to have a few little beads of glue on the tip. Now, back then, the glue was not as good as it is today. And there's been a lot of glue advancements in the recent years, so you actually don't need that much glue. That's actually too much. If you have that much glue, what you're going to get is a lot of clumping from the lashes touching each other. They're not going to cure properly and you're going to have problems with retention. And it's also less hygienic because it's going to trap bacteria and that sort of stuff and open the door to eye infections. So that's something that we want to avoid, obviously. So after 15 minutes, I can dip it in and there's a little bit of stringiness there. Can you see that? So now at that point, that glue is starting to go off just around the edges there and around the outside because the air is getting into it, the water is getting absorbed into it just on the outside, and that glue is starting to just not be quite as good. Alright, so it's been 30 minutes since we placed this dot of glue down, and I want to show you what it looks like. Now if you see in here, you can see that the glue on the edge is actually gone hard. And now when I dip the lash into the glue, you can see it's real thick and very gluggy. If your glue looks like this, the lashes that you put on with that are not going to stick. All right, so that's what that one looks like. This bigger dot of glue over here, you can see that that is starting to get a little bit thick and stringy, even in the middle. Okay, that's far too much and it's time to replace that dot. So as you can see, if you were to place a smaller dot, you're going to get more usage out of your glue than a big dot. All right, so we want to place a dot like that because it's only going to last 15 minutes or so, and this dot's going to last the same amount of time, but look how much more we've gone through than this one. Okay, so I'll just show you how to dip that lash again. Again, we want to come in the middle of the dot, in about a third or so of the way, and slide it right back out. You don't see much glue on that at all. If you can see the glue, it's far too much. All right, so I hope that helps. This is part 1 of our video series, and there's a few more problems that we're going to tackle in the next couple videos. Thanks.